Hello, friends. I hope you're doing well. It's the start of another beautiful week, Monday morning. What did you do over the weekend? I stayed here in Indiana with my father and my sister in my squeaky chair, or my dad's squeaky chair. I want to share with you something I was thinking about. It's a really beautiful thought, and that is, where does the water flow? Not where does it come from, but where does it flow to? So, I've heard so many people discuss their relationship, if they're talking about their relationship with God or even with another human being, they're saying, "Oh, it's one mountaintop to another." I've been married to mommy for almost 34 years, not quite that yet. We've been together almost 36 years. And I can tell you that it was not always mountaintop to mountaintop. Is it that way in your life? Because I know it is. At some point or another, you're sinking down into the valley. And only when you get down to the very bottom do you find water. Now, I know there are some places where water flows right out of the side of mountains, and they go and they make beer with it and all that stuff. I stopped at a place years ago as a child, right after I got my driver's license. I drove to New York City. We stopped at a place called Delaware Water Gap, and there was water flowing right off the mountain. And I remember putting my thermos under it and drinking it, and it tasted so sweet and so rich. First time I ever had water that had a good distinct flavor that wasn't like pew sulfur. But for most people, the life-giving water that we seek is in the deepest valleys that we can find. Now, I'm not suggesting that you go looking for trouble and depression. God knows there is a multitude of factors or people even that will give you reasons to find low spots. Talked to someone earlier today, very, very bad off. And it really came down to a simple misunderstanding. Some words were misspoken, and two parties came together in the middle. And I thought, well, you can't really do that from one mountaintop to another mountaintop. But if you're down in the valley below, you got this mountain over here, way up high is the summit, got this mountain over here, way up high is the summit. But only when you come together in the bottom of the valley can you talk, can you discuss these things. Same way with our lives. It has to go through a valley where the water is to get nourishment. You ever noticed all the things that grow in the valley? It's the richness of soil because it's near the water. Not much grows on a mountaintop. Look sometime. Look at the top of Mount Everest. You can get pictures of it because people have been there. Might I just say it's very difficult to get to. Shout out to Jason of Summit Push. He and his wife have a channel. Check them out if you can. But he is a mountain climber. He will tell you the difficulty it takes to get up there. And once you're up there, you can only stay briefly. You cannot pitch a tent and stay up there for a week. Say, oh, bring up some fried ham when you come. No, none of that. So I'm asking you to value where the water flows. Where the water flows. When you wake up any day this week, tell yourself, even if I am where the water flows, I know there's something good for me to drink here. And there's something helpful, for my spirit. Can you do that? Will you do that with me? I prayed that prayer many times. I hope you will. I want to remind you that if you ever feel alone in this world, you're just not. If you ever feel unloved, you're not. Because I love you. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.